This is Eric Muathe with Muathe.com. All is well. Let's take a look at some of the stocks that are moving in this current bull market. And some of our recent picks are doing exceptionally well. There's one here that is up about 50% for the day. CODX is doing great. This one is just added. Anyway, I want to take a look at this stock here and discuss one of the reasons why I thought it was a good looking breakout candidate as of last Thursday, today being a Monday. Now, the reason why I thought there was potential clearly is based on the ultimate Muathe breakout. But before that, and before we look at the chart, you can see it was a breakout alert candidate from Thursday. That was July 30th. Today is the first trading session for August, and it was a breakout alert. Let me show you the chart, the reason why I thought there was some potential. Number one, obviously there was something moving the stock here. It moved from 3 to about 24. Something was moving the stock. So of course that should be giving you a little bit of an insight that there's potentially a reason for the move. Now, one of the things that bothered me, if I was to be honest with you, is when I took a look at the weekly chart, there was no follow through. This was a concern at the time, but I'll show you why I kind of left that on the side. So this 1 week gain had no follow through. Not a good sign. And then also we see on the daily that on the day it blasted higher, it actually had a down day the next day. So that to me was not the best signal. The fact that it moved higher and lost most of the gains. So it closed right here for the day. The high for the day was here. So it gave up a lot of the gains for that day, the initial breakout or the initial move to the upside. So the weekly, no follow through. The daily, no follow through. But the monthly looked promising. And this is why I took a chance on the breakout. We can see the MACDs were moving to 3-year highs. So that's always a good thing, emphasizing that there is momentum. And then we see that the RSI had already moved above 3-year high levels. So the RSI was already at 3-year high levels. But the key, and this is the key for this video, is I could see the stock holding above that magic number that I discuss all the time, the RSI 69.1. This was the reason for taking a chance on the stock. I could see a fresh breakout would keep the RSI on the monthly above 69.1, and as I always try and explain to you guys, that is the sweet spot. So the breakout level was this weekly closing high at about 13.5, and that was our breakout level. So that was last Thursday, and today we are seeing the stock moving higher, potentially with more upside in the coming weeks and coming months, if not in the coming days. If we take a look at the day gainers, top gainers for the day, for this day, August 3rd, you can see the stock shows up as one of the top 10 percentage gainers for the day in the US market. Not too bad, I have to say. And yet another one of our recent picks is also in the top 10 gainers for the day. Now remember, with the NASDAQ essentially at all-time highs for the NASDAQ here, and this market is giving a lot of momentum picks. If you don't have the time to select them, sift through them, decide which ones to own, because there's a lot of stocks right now moving. If you don't have the time, if you don't have the experience, let somebody do that, shifting and identifying the ones with the most opportunity for you. Why continue missing out? This is Eric Muathe with Muathe.com. Love and light, light and love. Namaste.